Thought leadership. It's critical to building a business and your reputation, but it's changing fast. I remember when I entered corporate marketing 15 years ago, thought leadership was really just assembling a white paper and throwing that up online. But with the emergence of social media, that has changed dramatically. And so I'm here to tell you that I see 5 ways that thought leadership is changing significantly. So if you are in corporate communications, marketing, or social media, these are for you. So number 1 is the rise of the multi-platform executive. 10 years ago, if you're a CEO and you reposted on LinkedIn, that would be considered really great thought leadership, but that is table stakes today. So you have leaders like Adina Friedman from NASDAQ. You have John Gray from Blackstone. You have Roland Bush for Siemens. These leaders are now multi-platform. That means not only are they investing significantly in LinkedIn thought leadership, but they're also doing Instagram. They're also doing YouTube. You've got Nikolai Tangent, who's investing in long-form YouTube podcasts where he's interviewing the likes of now Bill Gates and generating millions of monthly views. So this next generation of executives are expected to become multi-platform creators. And it's not just about where they are, but it's also about investing and producing consistently. Number 2 is the democratization of authority. So a few years ago, everyone looked to the CEO for their thought leadership. They would drive the press releases and the speaking opportunities on behalf of the company. Today, that's much different. It's the entire leadership team that is expected to become public figures. Again, I'll point to Blackstone. It's not just their president, John Gray. It's not just Schwartzman, the CEO. If you look at the layer below, the heads of the different business lines, each one of them is investing. They have 40,000 followers on LinkedIn. They're producing their own podcasts and thought leadership. So if you look across the board, every executive is expected to step up and invest, but it's not entirely up to them. Organizations like Blackstone, they are putting the resources into the team to unleash them. The videographers, the strategists, the content creators is part of the organization, and they're enabling their executive team. So leadership marketing, no longer a solo act, it is a team sport. Number 3, maybe one of my favorites, from jargon to genuine. Looking back at those days of the white paper, 20 pages, all the content was actually only in 1 page. Brands love to use jargon and adjectives to fill a report. Today, with our attention spans, with noise, with the millions of messages that we're exposed to every month, being concise is now proper manners. And actually, that aligns perfectly with what our executive clients tell us. When we're working on their strategy, they say, I don't want to be known for fluff. They want to get to the point, deliver value, and get there quickly. So this new thought leadership is about no fluff, get to the point, provide value in everything that you say for your clients. Number 4, from white papers to video. Absolutely, your research still matters. It still plays a role. But if you look at where a customer attention is going, and they're spending hours scrolling every day, they're no longer searching, they're discovering. And just so happens that those platforms happen to be a person sitting in front of a camera sharing their insights. And number 5, and this is the backbone of our business, it's moving from personal branding to leadership marketing. Well, what does that mean? Well, from my experience, everybody feels a little bit off with the words personal branding. It sounds self-serving. It sounds like you're doing this over here on the side, investing in yourself. That's not connected to the broader go-to-market strategy of the firm. And that's exactly it. But personal branding is on its own is so important that you need to operationalize that across the company. You have to realize that this is the type of content that your clients prefer. They want to hear from your leaders and not your brand. So personal branding is so important that you need to integrate that and operationalize it across the leadership team and embed it in your organization. So these are the 5 trends that we see surrounding thought leadership. There's a lot of other changes, and I'd be curious to hear how you see the industry changing.